Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Elkhart Lake, the home of the Elkhart Lake Glen Resorters. You're here with Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus. Joining me now is Cam Hatcher as well. Cam, welcome to Elkhart Lake.
Man, first time being here. Nice facility, beautiful field. It's going to be a good night of 8-man football.
Very excited about this opportunity here. We've got two undefeated teams here in the, I can't remember what it's called now, Southeast 8 Conference here as the Elkhart Lake Glen Resorters are 7-0, and the Oakfield Oaks are 8-0, plus you can add one more bye that they had on there, so they are sitting in great shape, both of these teams. The winner is your conference champ. Winner is guaranteed a spot in the WIAA playoffs and a home field game for sure, if not home field advantage throughout. They possibly could be the number one seed over on that side of the bracket. We're going to step aside here. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Cam Hatcher here on Radio Plus.
Ruts and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms. Tonight's Oakfield game is proudly sponsored by Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance. For over 90 years, the team of Coles Hankey Kemmel have been serving the personal, business, and automotive insurance needs of the Oakfield community. A history of excellence starts with commitment to the roots of success and community. Contact Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance at 920-583-3010. A proud sponsor of tonight's game and Oakfield Athletics.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday Fish Fry Salad Bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday Prime Rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday Broasted Chicken Special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin Daily Specials Tuesday through Sunday, downtown Oakfield.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to Facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Welcome back here to the Home and Auto pregame show. Jeff Sauer here with Radio Plus. Joining me again is Cam Hatcher. He's running the main camera, and he's going to be adding the color. Also with me, a couple of great ladies who are helping out run the portables on the field. I've got Ruby helping us out, and we've got Maya as well, and we're very excited about having them here and being able to bring those portable shots here as part of our broadcast here. The Oakfield Oaks, once again, they are completely undefeated, as well as, they haven't lost a game, as well as Elkhart Lake has not lost a game yet this season. Let's talk a little bit about the Elkhart Lake Glen Resorters. Before we do that, I have to give a shout out, a huge shout out, thanks. I have a face for radio, okay, so, but I do appreciate that. Remind me next time you're going to give me a heads up, because then I won't be flapping my hands all around here. But I got to give a quick shout out, obviously, to Bart and Anthony over there for Elkhart Lake, doing a great job of making sure. I like that. Thanks for getting them on camera. That's a good shot there as well. For helping us out here. They did a tremendous job here. And Elkhart Lake is running a referendum, so I'm hoping the people that are watching this that are Elkhart Lake fans are going to understand how important it is. The beautiful field. Everything is awesome here, but we're sitting outside in some scaffolding. Their press box is ancient. It's an Agnew Annis Memorial Press Box. Yes, it is. And I'm sure they'll just want to add on to it to increase the size. So definitely hope that.
And I can imagine possibly get some bleachers over here on this side as well, out in front of the press box.
I think so. I think that the field looks great. They just have a couple of things that it's outdated on a couple of things. Scoreboard looks great, but that press box, got to have if you're expecting to be covered, or in that broadcast booth up there, you got to have a place for people to be up there. You've got to have room for your coaches. Got to update the internet and access to that. So again, thank you to Barton Anthony from Elkhart Lake Glen Beulah School District, the athletic director and the technology coordinator for getting us set up here, and they did a fantastic job. Let's talk about the Elkhart Lake Resorters here. Their record is 7-0, 5-0 in the Southeast Conference. Their last contest on the 11th, they played Williams Bay. They were 40-14. 40-14 was the score against Williams Bay. Leading rusher for Elkhart Lake is Brody Feldman, number 11. He's played in 5 games. He's got 28 carries, 266 total yards, 9.7 yards per carry, 4 touchdowns, no fumbles, 1 2-point conversion, 53.2 yards per game. Second leading rusher is number 2, Brennan Goebel. He's got 23 carries, 120 yards, 5.2 yards per carry, 1 touchdown, 2 2-point conversions, and 24 yards per game. And then number 3 is Cole Wagner. He's got 31 carries for 112 yards, 3.6 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns. Cam, if I'm looking at these statistics here, it doesn't seem like there's one running back here that carries the entire load. It looks like to me that there's the entire this stable of all 3 running backs are going to be carrying the load for the team.
Fairly evenly split, it looks like. Expect to see, QB option stuff with the quarterback getting those kind of numbers in there. And I think I find it interesting in here. Brody Feldman is 3rd in their leading passing list. He's clearly had a few attempts this year as well. But yeah, it looks like a fairly balanced attack.
Leading passers for the team is number 3, Cole Wagner. He's got 73 receptions on 137 attempts, 53.3 completion percentage. It is senior night here, so we're making sure we're giving them a little recognition. Our portables can start to wander their ways out to the field as well, ladies, and pick a side and get some shots.
One of you take off towards Oakfield, one of you take off towards the Resorters. Get out there and get with them.
Total yards for Cole Wagner, 1,268 total yards, 9.3 yards per passing attempt, 19 passing touchdowns, 211.3 yards per game, 6 interceptions, and he's got a passer rating of 106.4. They do have a second and a third QB who have had an opportunity to get some playing time as well, but Cole Wagner is definitely your starting quarterback. He loves to throw the ball to number 11. So not only is Brody Feldman your leading rusher with 28 carries, it's back and forth between him and Cole Wagner. Again, we talked about that they were balanced, but Feldman has 47 receptions, 967 yards of receiving yards, 20.5 yards per reception, 17 touchdowns on the season, and 160 yards per game. Number 2 is Brennan Goebel on the team. He's got 14 receptions for 194 yards, 13.9 yards per reception, 2 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions. So Feldman has no 2-point conversions, but Goebel has 3 of them by the pass. 32 yards per game for Goebel, and they base this off of the number of receptions. That's how they separated it, so I wasn't quite paying attention there, because yards-wise, your next leading receiver is number 21, Jacob Guerrero. He's got 10 receptions, 256 yards. That's 25.6 yards per reception. That's down the field quite a ways. 4 touchdowns, 1 2-point conversion, and 42 yards per game. As a team, 7-0. Points per game, they score 33. 1,601 yards on the season, 25 total touchdowns, 572 yards is what they have given up on the rush. Or sorry, that's what they have for rushing, and then on the touchdowns they have 7 total rushing touchdowns. So when you look at this, Cam, this is typical of 8-man. This one seems to be a very strong passing attack. They're going to say that they're well balanced, but definitely looking at the stats, they are more of a passing team.
Absolutely. The numbers don't lie when it comes to that one. Should be a lot of action tonight and fun to watch. I'm still making this adjustment to 8-man, but, man, what I've seen so far, the games I've been able to go to and help broadcast, it is a lot of action, a lot of excitement on Friday night, and 2 undefeated teams coming in. Senior night, this is the stuff dreams are made of right
Absolutely. Here. This is, again, the winner is your conference champ. Your winner is going to be the number 1 seed potentially overall, but they should be number 1 seed definitely on their side of the sectional. Again, I went great shots over here by the ladies to grab some practicing here on the warm-up side to see what they can get for shots for us. So thank you over there for Maya and for Ruby. We'll step aside here. We'll get some more love for our sponsors. We'll come back, and we're going to hear from head coach for the Oakfield Mighty Oaks, Coach Corey Rickard. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus along with Cam Hatcher, Ruby, and Maya. We'll be back.
Cooling and geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com. Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Welcome back here to the pregame show, sponsored by Werner Harmson. Joining me on the show is the head coach for the Mighty Oaks Oakfield football team, Coach Corey Rickard. Coach, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me. Great to be on.
Excited about following this team. I mean, we're getting close to qualifying here for the playoffs, but we got to take care of some business yet tonight. But let's talk about the last time you guys played. We were scheduled to do St. John's. That one was canceled, but you did have a game against Montello. So just give us a quick recap about that.
Yeah, Montello had been playing really well. We got fired up for them, and we had a pretty good game. Unfortunately, one of their main runners, and you hate to see it, got hurt. Looked like it was collarbone type injury. And that stalled them. Our guys were fired up though, and we were not fired up because of the injury, but we played a pretty decent game and did all the things that we were hoping to do because they were on a roll coming into it. So it was a fun game for us. We were able to kind of do some things on the ground in addition to our passing game, and our defense was on fire.
And that was at Montello?
Yeah, yes, it was.
And the results were, Corey?
That's a great question. I want to say
that's why you weren't doing it. So my apologies. Yeah. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. That shows you what I didn't do my homework either. So let's talk a little bit about. So you said your ground game was working a little bit better. Talk to me just a little bit more about that. Which running backs were you feeding, and what was the success that you had?
Actually, James Kautzer had more yards than Lennon Rawls did that game, but we're kind of just balanced all around. Each of them had like 90 some yards in game, and did all the things that we were hoping to do because they were on a roll coming into it. So it was a fun game for us. We were able to kind of do some things on the ground in addition to our passing game, and our defense was on fire.
And that was at Montello?
Yeah, yes, it was.
And the results were, Corey?
That's a great question. I want to say
that's why you weren't doing it. So my apologies. Yeah. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. That shows you what I didn't do my homework either. So let's talk a little bit about. So you said your ground game was working a little bit better. Talk to me just a little bit more about that. Which running backs were you feeding, and what was the success that you had?
Actually, James Kautzer had more yards than Lennon Rawls did that game, but we're kind of just balanced all around. Each of them had like 90 some yards, and I believe Mitchell Moser, quarterback, had a few, and then we had our backup quarterback Austin Harmson was in, and he was running around. We popped a few passes here and there, but we're really trying to see if we can be an all around decent offense all the way through going into the playoffs. So.
Yeah, so let's talk about now. You were sitting at 7-0, and tonight's opponent, Elkhart Lake, is also sitting at 7-0, and it is their homecoming game tonight. I'm not sure if you were aware of that, but talk to me a little bit about what you know about Elkhart Lake.
It's going to be for the conference championship, pretty much. I mean, not pretty much. That's what it is. The winner takes the championship. They're going to be fired up. They're going to have a lot of people there. Their homecoming in history has shown that they've always played us pretty solid, no matter what records were. I know that's cliche, but it's true. We have been since we got into 8-man 12 years ago. They were as well. So we have played them consistently every year. I think the only year we didn't was the COVID year when we had that we played in the spring and they didn't. But they're gonna be tough. They have now I do everything by numbers. So number 11 is going to be big against us. He's the best player. They get him into the ball on the ground. He'll even throw it. They'll throw it to him. And when he's running with it, you got to be careful because he might toss it up in the air. And he won a game at the end. They had a walk-off punt return touchdown by him this year. So he can do a lot of things. So they're going to be fired up, and they haven't been in this position for a while. They're making the playoffs too. So it's one of those things that it'll be it's not a fun game to coach, but it'll be a fun game to watch.
If I remember correctly, I believe we broadcast there 2 years ago, and their fans are kind of similar to your setup, but they're even more aggressive as far as covering in the entire field. They're going to be wrapped around the entire football field. And if I recall, there is also a JV game that is taking place beforehand.
Yeah, middle school game. So it's a doubleheader of football.
Yeah. So talk to me about how you're preparing your team to handle the bigger crowd and having to be on the road again for this conference title.
Well, we only had 3 home games scheduled this year, and the last one was canceled, so we only had 2 total. So we didn't have a senior night, we didn't have a parent night, so I believe we are kind of honoring our seniors a little bit, handing things out to the fans that are there. We're trying to get as many people there on our side, because you're right, they do wrap around. We've played them on homecoming before, and they're loud, and they have a heck of a band, and it can be daunting. But we are a confident bunch. We work hard. We're prideful too, very, very prideful. So our guys, if I ever had a question on whether they're going to overlook somebody, that's been removed this week. They're working hard. They understand the magnitude of all of this. They want to. It's really what this game, in my ask. Now we never know what's going to happen out in WIA, but this game means a home game in the playoffs. So the winner of this game is going to get a home game. The loser is going to go somewhere else, because right now in 8-man, we're going to have 6 and 2 teams that don't make the playoffs. So it's tight. So it's big, and we all know how big it is.
And I've had a couple of people come and help me out running camera that have never seen 8-man football before, Coach. And I'll tell you, you have made some converts out of the regular 11-man football just by what you have been able to put out there, as well as the opponents that you have played. But it is a fun game to watch. There's some different strategies, and we've been very impressed, or I have been very impressed with what you've been able to put together for a program so far out on the field. Anything else you'd like to add here on the pregame show?
No, I don't think so.
Here's what I do know is that this crowd is going to be huge on Oakfield side as well. Your community, I have enjoyed so much covering all of your extracurricular programs because of how invested the community is. So we're extremely happy that that's going to be happening here, and that Radio Plus is actually covering this tonight.
Well, we appreciate it a lot. We love the coverage. And you, no lie, our fans are great. They travel well and they travel loud, and it should be fun.
This has been the head coach here for the Oakfield Mighty Oaks, Coach Cory Rickard, here on the Home and Auto pregame show. We'll be back after these messages here on Radio Plus. This is Jeff Sauer. Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake as we're getting ready here for the kickoff. Great shot there by Ruby as she's got the kickoff team here. On the other side of the field, Maya's got the receiving team there with Elkhart Lake. And I'm excited about this, Cam. You've seen one 8-man football game, correct?
Just one.
No, and this is going to be a fun one right here as we get ready for the kickoff. It's going to go all the way back to Elkhart Lakes. Going to grab it. That's going to be number 15 trying to bring it forward. And he's going to get tackled at about. The only problem with our location, and again, I cannot tell you how ecstatic I am about what the Elkhart Lake has done to make us feel comfortable here.
Yeah, about the 34.
About the 33. Yeah, good eyes there for Mr. Hatcher here on the camera. You can get right up in there. Maya's got a great shot there right down the line. Here comes the snap. Heading the opposite direction is there for Elkhart Lake, getting the edge with some decent speed and picking up about 8 yards maybe, Cam? 7 yards over there on this carry? Was number 11. That was Brody Feldman on the carry. It's about 8 yards on the carry for Mr. Feldman. See if I can get my instant replay here fixed right off the bat so that we have it when we get ready for it. Coming here. Probably can zoom out just a hair, Mr. Hatcher. Here's the second play. Pass. Here's some pressure coming. Throws it away. Backside. Incomplete pass. I'm surprised that they're not going to call that intentional grounding. There is some great pressure there by number 8, Bo Bile, for the Oakfield Oaks. Great job Incomplete pass.
Nowhere
Third
to go
down
with that
and
one.
2.
He did
Yeah.
great to get rid of it before that and avoid the sack there.
I would agree with you on that. Looks like we've got the instant replay already set. Third down and 2. Coming this direction, right at Ruby, trying to pass it deep down the field. Ball is in the air. Couldn't get the adjustment, and a good job on the camera work there with Ruby picking that up for us. Incomplete pass. They're going for it definitely here. Fourth down, and again, it's about a 1.5, maybe 2 yards maximum from what I'm looking at across the field here on the sticks.
Yep. That's closer to 1.5 too, because they can't put a half on the scoreboard.
Oh, they are going to actually go back and punt. I'm surprised. But I guess not. When you're undefeated here and you want to see if your team can stay undefeated. Oh, drop there by number 12. Going to try and pick it up. That's a huge mistake and does get on top of it. That's Christopher Mead for the Oaks.
Fortunate there to hang hold of that ball.
That is extremely dangerous of him to try and pick that up. So, Ruby, you can get right even with the players or even in front of them. You've got that white line that is all yours. Good shot right down the line here for our portable camera here on the Oakfield side. Right there is the handoff. It's going to be booted out to the outside. That's going to be number 5, James Kautzer, getting out to the outside. Something seems off here with this numbering system that they've got here showing us here. So picks up about 4 yards on the carry. Leading is Mitch Mosier. It's number 28. I don't see him. Did they switch jerseys on us? No, Mitchell's sitting over here. I wonder if he got injured. Coming right back at it is Kautzer, diving hard up the field, pushing his way and picking up 10. Nice job there by James Kautzer. Turn that corner. Ruby, why don't you get in front of them instead of behind so you can see them come right at you.
On this end, Ruby.
First down and 10. James Kautzer. 2 big carries, picks up 6 and then picks up 10. Back to live action. Following right up the middle with some room is Christopher Mead. Now we're just looking at this here. I see Mitch Mosier. You know, Coach did not say anything about Mitch being injured here. So I guess that's a strategy that you want to be using. But I guess I'm kind of surprised that wasn't aware of that. So you've got Christopher Mead in there. He picks up about, would you call that 2? I think he picks up about 2. On that carry. Second down and 8. Mead fakes, runs up, tries to get up the field, gets swarmed over by resorters, and it looks like he's going to get no gain on the play. It's going to make it third down and 8. Mead is also a senior. Oakfield here trying to get something going on there, opening possession. Keeps it, tries to go right up the middle with a draw, puts his head down, but gets planted by number 21. We'll see how close he is going to be to that first down and if they're going to try it. Jacob Guerrero on the tackle, and it looks like to me it's going to be 4th and 2. Do you gamble here?
Yes. I'm always going to say yes.
You're on the road, right? You're undefeated. Absolutely. You're trying to play for a conference championship. You're trying to destroy somebody else's homecoming.
I want it all.
Your defense just stuffed them. You go. I think you go. Especially you got Kautzer. To me, yeah, that's who you're feeding right here on this play. Kautzer right up the middle, and he's going to pick up the 2 yards and get the first down easy. And then the line is giving him a big push. And he's got the first down. See where they're going to put down that stick. Looks like he picked up a good extra yard. If you're asking me on the play, and Cam, good call there. You're right. You gamble and you go, and you give it to Kautzer. Oh, wait, I said that. No, that's because I've seen them several different times, but I agree. Right. You're on the road. You got to gamble and go. Picks up 3 yards. First down for the Mighty Oaks. Pulls it back this time. Has room off tackle. Big gain once again. This time, wow. What do you pick up there, about 7 or 8? Picks up 6. Is Christopher Meade.
Ruby, if you'll go down to the other side where the box is, like where all the players stand, and it changes to the dotted line, you can stand there and the players can't go that far. And that way the play is coming towards you instead of going away from you.
First or second down and 4. Rolling out, hits into the flats. Good defensive play again over there by Guerrero to knock it away for the first pass attempt here for the Mighty Oaks. Incomplete pass. And it's going to be 3rd down and 4. I'm not sure if Amaya has a fingerprint or something that was on the lens. That's a little bit better there. Was a little bit blurry, but that's a great shot there, Ruby. Hustling is James Kautzer turning the corner, cuts it back in there. Hustling up the field. Kautzer with a huge gain. Let's see what they're going to give him.
That's number 5, Kautzer with the long gain. First down.
Boy, if I'm counting that correctly here, I believe that's a good 15 yards. I think I'm going to give him 20 on that. All the way down.
About the 22
down to, down to the 22-yard line. 21-yard line, according to the scoreboard here, which I got to get up and running. Tosses it to Kautzer this time, tries to get to the outside, trying to find something. Nothing there. Dances. He's going to lose 4 as the Resorters defense makes a defensive stand here against the Oaks. Let me see if I can fix that. And my apologies for the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. How about if you plug it in, Mr. Sauer? 5:50 and counting here from Elkhart Lake. The Oaks are on the move. 2nd and 12 from the 23. Back, Meade throws up a little bubble to the outside, puts it onto the hands of number 33. That's going to be Oscar Aureliano.
Pass complete to number 33, Ariano. Short game.
Picks up 2 for the first completion for the Oaks. Brings up 3rd down and 10 from the 21. Oaks here on their opening possession trying to get a score. And if you can get this score right here, Cam, you got to be sitting in great position. I would be thinking, right?
Absolutely. Start off the game, sending a message.
Throws that to the outside, knocked down there. He had Bo Bio breaking on the outside, but it's going to be an incomplete pass. And it's going to be 4th down and 10.
Resorters able to bend, not break here early. See if that's a recipe they stick with the rest of the game.
Nice shot there by Ruby right down the line here for the Oakfield Oaks. On the opposite side, Maya's got the shot for the Resorters side. Here comes the play, 4th down. Meade drops back, pressure coming on the blitz, steps aside, tries to get to the outside. Does he have enough speed to turn it? Doesn't, as he gets knocked down, and it's a fumble. But you know what? It was 4th down anyways. He's not going to get there. There's no harm, I don't think, there. As stepping up to make the tackle was Brody Feldman. My concern, though, is he actually tackled him out of bounds, I thought. But it's going to pick up about 5.
Looked like it could have been a little bit of a late hit there, but
it's hard for us to tell on this side. I mean, that
tell
would
from
be
here.
if Maya had a microphone, she'd be able to tell us. Picked up 5 yards, but that wasn't enough. They needed 10, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Going to be starting here from the 15-yard line. It was a good blitz there by the Resorters. Direct snap this time to Feldman. Gets the corner. He's got some good speed there as he turns that corner and heads up the field. And it looks like they're going to give him 10 yards on that for the first down. Brody Feldman is the leading rusher for the team. What's he averaging per carry there, Cam?
No surprise there, seeing that's what I was just looking back at some of these stats here. Yards per carry, 9.5 average.
Yeah, and he just got 10 there, so.
Right on pace.
This is going to be a slugfest. I think that's, even though they are a throwing team, supposedly, right? At quarterback is Cole Wagner, just a sophomore. Drops back, throws a little quick hitch, gets it over to number 21, Guerrero, and he's going to be tackled there after about maybe a 4-yard gain. I believe that's.
Cole Wagner's pass complete to Jacob Guerrero. All at the 31.
3 yards are maybe, 3 yards I think we'll give credit for on that reception. Second down and 7 from the 31. Here's the play again. Tries to throw it down the middle. Oh, had a chance there to pick that off. Was James Kautzer. Got twisted around a little bit. That'll be an incomplete pass for Cole Wagner. The Oaks defense trying to step up here.
Big third down.
Ruby, you might be able to come down on this side of the field here, although you got a pretty decent shot there yet, but as soon as you get up to where those players are, then come on down on this end and take your shot. Maya with a shot as well. Inside handoff. That's going to be to number 2 on the handoff. That's Brennan Goebel. And he only picks up 2 yards, I guess. We'll give Goebel credit for it. That's going to make it 4th down and 4. I make it a 3, I guess, and I would think that it is going to be 4th and 3. As that was number 2 again on the carry, picking up 3 yards. Feldman with a punt. Squibber drills that one. That's going to come all the way down here by us, down to the 15 and rolls to the 14-yard line, and that's where the Mighty Oaks are going to take over here on downs with 3:02 left here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. I drop that a little bit here, shrink it maybe a hair so you can see it.
We'll stay on the main cam while our mobile cameras catch up with the action.
3:02.
Trying to get in front of the teams as they make their ways down the field. That was quite the good punt there. Nice roll out of it.
You're good on this side. Ruby, you're okay. Don't get frustrated. Snap high, picked up there by the QB, Christopher Mead. Throws it high, tried to get it to Bo Bile. Now, I don't know how you overthrow Bo Bile. I mean, we've talked about it before. He's got to be 6'6" out there, and he overthrew him for an incomplete pass. Bad snap there, back to Mead. He did a good job there of recovering. Good fake there this time. Football down the field. Picks up 14 on that pass completion over on the opposite side of the field.
Number 8, Bile. First down. Oh.
First completion to Football. Pretty little play there. Nice little fake out here. They had a little bit of a waggle out here to the outside. Rolls to his right. Football gets a chance to get downfield. Picks up 14 on the pass completion. Meade put it right where you needed to, right into the numbers. First down and 10 from the 28. Again, fake toss this time, comes right up the middle, gets about 3. Oh, he's got to be down on the ground, I thought, before that ball came loose. I didn't see a beanbag come out, so he's got to be down. Picks up about 3. Was Meade on that fake toss, then comes back up. It's going to bring up second down and 7 here from Elkhart Lake. You know, I thought I was going to freeze. It might be all the toilet paper hanging from the trees that's keeping us nice and warm.
Quite the festive decorations around.
Right.
Love it.
Christopher Meade again fakes, goes to the inside handoff, tries to get it up the field, giving it over to number 33, Oscar Ariano. Goes nowhere. Looks like kind of a broken play there almost as he turned the wrong direction maybe on the fake. Down to 130 here and counting on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Zeros from Elkhart Lake. The Mighty Oaks again trying to move. A little bit of a bubble ball. Are they lucky there? Threw it way too late and telegraphed. It wasn't a bubble, I take that back. It was an out and come back. And great break there by the defenseman. I want to say that was that number 9 out there on the break? Trayden Rebedu. Just a junior and unable to hang on to it. If he picks that off, he may have had a pick 6 because I don't know that anybody was going to stop him coming down the field.
He had a fairly easy walk to the end zone, it looked like.
Here's the punt. Pretty good punt there by number 76, Lincoln Lobbs. And it's going to be downed the field by the QB, Christopher Meade. 108.
First quarter flying by, no score here. Let's see who's going to break first.
Yeah, exactly.
Order's trying to improve field position here.
Tried to throw one out into the flats, just misconnected there between Wagner and Feldman. Yeah, he just could not get the ball out there. .104 still left here in the first quarter. That was actually a nice designed route, though. I mean, I didn't get a chance to hit the instant replay there, but I thought that was a beautifully designed route with Feldman coming out into the flats. So again, a little stop and go, a hitch. Grab there, nice tackle by number 20 or 21 on the reception. Guerrero picks up 2 on the completion. Was that Kautzer that was out there on the tackle?
Kautzer on the tackle, yeah. Great open field tackle there. Out on the island by himself.
I'm not sure what's up with Lennon Rawls either. He's sitting as well, number 10. Maybe there's something. We noticed that too. The number 77 was seated as well for Oakfield and Owen Lawson. trying to go way down the field. Almost picked off it. Feldman reaches up and grabs it, breaks away, and is headed to the end zone. And the Elkhart Lake Resorters score first on the touchdown with 1.4 seconds left. 55 yards for the touchdown. Wagner to Feldman. Threw that bullet. I didn't think it was going to be. I thought it was going to be intercepted.
And he went up and battled for that ball and just took it.
6-0 here for the Resorters.
What a play by Feldman, and turned on the afterburners and just stepped away from the defender like he wasn't even, like he was standing still. What a play.
Trying to go for two, trying to get to the edge. Feldman does, and he's able to score the 2-point conversion and the extra point. And we're going to step aside here with 1.4 left. The Elkhart Lake Resorters draw first blood. 8-0 here from Elkhart Lake. We'll be back.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brooke Bourne meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brooke Bourne at 920-251-0500 or email brookebourne@rockriverrealty.org.
Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake, where they just took the Resorters, just took the lead 8-0 here. Here's the kick on the ground. It's going to go all the way back. Picked up there by number 27, Tristan Pultz. And he's going to come all the way out here to the 35-yard line.
A flag on the play. Coming in a little late there.
No time left on their clock. I didn't see, was that a hold? That's what it looked like, I think. I'm assuming was the call. Going to back him up about 10 yards, so it had to be a holding there on the kickoff, and that's going to end up doing it here for the first quarter, where the Elkhart Lake Resorter just scored. We'll be back here on Radio Plus.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Joint.
Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake. The Resorters with the lead here, 8-0. And Oakfield Oaks just took possession. It'll be on their 25. They had a good return there, but with a hold, they had to back themselves up. First down for the Mighty Oaks, and 10. Halloween costumes galore over on this side here, Cam.
Yeah, that's I guess the Oakfield student section over here in their onesie Halloween costumes. I feel like I recognize some of them as volleyball team members.
Yeah, right, exactly. Throws out here a little bit of a bubble to Bo Biles. Turns, tries to get upfield. And he's going to head up about, looks like he got up to about the 31, so maybe picked up 6. I'll give him 4 on that. On the pass from Meade to Bobile. Second down and 6. From the 30-yard line, they're saying the sticks don't match that. It was a 5-yard carry. Right up the middle. Drop the ball again is Meade. Trying to get on top of it. We'll see. There's going to be a scrum at the bottom of the pile. And it's going to be turned over, and the Resorters are going to get the ball. Turnover by Christopher Meade. Struggling and fighting to try and pick up a couple of yards. Looks like he had gained a couple, and then he ends up turning it over. First down and 10 for the Resorters from the 27-yard line. Here comes the snap. Feldman gets it, trying to get to the outside again with speed, turns it up, nobody there. Feldman's gonna come all the way in and score from the 27-yard line. Touchdown for the Resorters. Demonstrated some great speed there, Cam. I don't know, I saw him, or Cameron, sorry about that. I thought when he got a hold of that ball, he would turn that edge, he was gone.
That's the second time now. He hits just another gear out there. He turned the corner there, and man, he really turned it on. What speed.
Good shot down the line there for Maya. Trying to dive in there, and it looks like breaking up is going to be Cole Wagner for the 2-point conversion. And the Resorters are now up 16-0 here with 10:56 left here in the second quarter. We'll step aside. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake. Getting ready here for the kickoff. Whoops, I left that echo effect up there. Here's the kick. The Resorters up 16-0 over the Mighty Oaks. That's going to be kicked on the ground with a little squib. That's going to go out of bounds. And that will be, I think it gets placed at the 35, if I remember correctly. I mean, I hope it doesn't go out at the 30 and they get it at the 30 with the flag thrown. Kick out of bounds. They're going to make him kick it over. So I'm guessing that was what the rule would have been. It would have been at the 30 after kicked on the ground. So they might be having a conversation, though, with the stripes out there. We forgot to talk to Maya and Ruby about making sure that when there is a flag, to see if they could get a shot of the head referee.
He's the guy with the white hat on.
I forgot about mentioning that as well.
We're all learning here. No big deal.
10:56. And a re-kick. This time it'll be from the 35-yard line. Here's the ball on the ground. A little squib this time trying to get the onside kick. And the Resorters almost picked a big one up there. caught the Oakfield Oaks by surprise, but they were able to get on it at about the 40-yard line. So a 5-yard penalty, and it results in a net 10 for the Oaks. First down at the 41 here in the second quarter. You can see on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Christopher Meade in at quarterback. Tries to get the inside handoff, and the Resorters defense had nothing to do with that. As James Kautzer gets tackled for about a 3-yard loss. Oakfield is going to take a timeout. We're going to step aside with them. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Cameron Hatcher, with Ruby and Maya here on Radio Plus.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Welcome back here to, I did it again. Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake. I left those ads on. I get that little echo. Second down and 13. Meade looks Bo Bile to the outside. He throws it a little bit low. Bo's going to pick up maybe 4 yards, we'll give credit for. You can tell that they're just not in sync here a little bit. And again, you saw them play against Valley Christian here. It's
not the same Oakfield team. Of course, granted, you know, they're missing some senior leadership, missing some of their star power, out with injuries.
Braden Glugla's out.
Some of their big names that we heard time and time again in the last game is not on the field, and that makes a big difference.
In street clothes, Bo Biles jumps offside. False start. That'll back him up 5. So back to third down and basically third down and 13. So they picked up 5 on that passing play to Bo Bile, and they gave it right back. Trying to head up the field across the middle. That's thrown big time, almost intercepted. Christopher Meade. Boy, that had quite a wobble on it. Overthrew Bile. So I didn't notice that before. I'm just looking at that. Wow. There is a whole bunch of kids in street clothes. I'm wondering if grades came out.
I certainly hope not. I guess that is a possibility, something I didn't think of. Maybe grades came out. Do you rest kids in this scenario for the playoffs? Like,
nope.
I can't imagine that.
No way.
Not with a
Snap over the punter's head, trying to get a hold of it and trying to run his big number 76, Lincoln Lobbs. He gets tackled, and it is going to be a huge loss.
Big momentum swing here for the Resorters. Able to get that stop on fourth down. Bad snap. Bull rush the punter. Great field position.
They have it down to the 25, but that would have only been a change of possession of 10 yards. Is that about right? I guess so. I would have thought that maybe he was able to pick it up and get enough yards back. So either way, it is the Elkhart Lake Resorters ball here. First down and 10 from the 25. Snap back to Wagner. Feldman airs out, and what a catch by Feldman. Wow. 20-yard pass completion all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Feldman pulling out all the tricks tonight. All facets of the athleticism on display. Skied for that ball. off-balance catch.
Maya taking the shot right down the line for us. On the snap. Scrambling around as Wagner tries to throw it in the back of the end zone, and it's going to be grabbed there by number 2 on the touchdown completion.
Goebel.
Glenn Goebel on the touchdown. 5-yard pass completion. Boy, I was not expecting this. But as you said, there are so many kids who are sitting on the sidelines here. In street clothes. The snap coming right at you as Feldman gets in there and scores the 2-point conversion. And it is now 24-0. Elkhart Lake Resorters with the huge lead. We'll step aside. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Cameron Hatcher, Maya, and Ruby on our portables. We'll be back.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brookborn and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brookborn meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brookborn at 920-251-0500 or email brookborn@rockriverrealty.org.
Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake. That one's going to roll out of bounds on the kickoff once again, trying to kick it away from the return man, Tristan Pultz. And it was, but it took a bad bounce and rolls out of bounds. And we're sitting now, the re-kick once again. If you're Oakfield, you better be ready for an onside kick attempt, because they did to you last time. Looks like there's another injury sitting over there as well, number 56, sitting on the bench. That's Brent Morell. And, oops. He's, can't tell if it's a knee or an ankle, but he is not, he's in pain and he's not very happy. So wondering if he might be out. Good job there, finding a hole, and Russian is staying on his feet. Holding on to the ball is number 27, Tristan Pultz, getting himself all the way down to the 40-yard line. Let's see if that's enough of a spark here for the Mighty Oaks. 8:40 left here in the second half. And that's where the Oaks are going to take over with at the 40-yard line right here in front of us. And again, thank you to Elkhart Lake staff for helping get us all set up here. They did a great job.
And these might be some of the nicest chairs I've seen in any press box, man. They pulled no stops out here with us, getting the comfort up here in our makeshift broadcast booth.
Snap this time, gives it to Kautzer. Kautzer finds a seam, heads up the field, all the way down to the 15-yard line. And I think they've challenged him. Coach said, let's get something rolling. And they finally have a couple of big plays. James Kautzer all the way down to, is that the 10-yard line? Nope, down to the 15, I thought that it was. So a 35-yard gain there by James Kautzer. The clock running. Back to him again. This time finds another seam, crashes up the middle. just 1 yard short. Great blocking this time by the offensive line for the Mighty Oaks, trying to get a response. Second down, and still they're showing, well, yeah, it's because they can get down to the 5-yard line. So it's going to be second down and 8. It's just a and 2 8-yard gain. Coacher again, same play. This time bounces it to the outside, driven out of bounds, stops the clock, but he's going to be taken out at about the 2-yard line. See where they place the ball.
First and goal here.
Can't see where it was at, about the 2 or is that the 3? Is Maya down the line there? Maya, can you get in front of the players? Oops, yeah, that's okay.
Like down there where the ball is.
That's okay. You're good for right now. It's just we'll wait because I should be able to score right here. This time to Kautzer again. Pulls right in, puts the shoulder down, goes right over the top of Guerrero. And at 7:28, the Mighty Oaks score their first touchdown here of the evening. Making it 24-6 here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. You can see that in your upper right-hand corner. Thanks again to the 17 computers that we've got. And the 2-point conversion is scored here at 7:28, and now makes it 24-8 as the Oaks get on the scoreboard. We'll step aside. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here along with Cameron Hatcher here on Radio Plus.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax for tillage.
And there's the kick here by the Oaks. Going to be picked up there by the Resorters. That's number 9. Broke through the contain. Breaks the tackle. Bouncing it to the outside is Carson Fisher. Still on his feet. Fisher cross midfield down to about the 45. Oh, was that Rebedu? Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Yep, that's on my bad. Rebedu for Elkhart Lake. Good job there, getting all the way down to about the 45-yard line. Some missed tackles by Oakfield. So after being all fired up after scoring on that touchdown, they give right back some huge yardage here with 7:13 left.
Not quite what some of the Oaks were fired up about or what they were hoping to get fired up about when they came off the sideline here. That
right down the middle, hits Guerrero on the pass. And a good job there following it with the camera there for Maya. Boy. From the 40 to the 18. 22-yard pass completion. Wagner to Guerrero.
Did not waste any time.
None whatsoever. First and 10. Wagner calling for the ball. Has it again. Throws out into a little quick hitch again. Cutting back is Guerrero. And it looks like he picks up another first down. 10. It looks like he picked up another 15 yards. all the way down to the 5-yard line. Back-to-back pass plays to Guerrero. And they've moved the ball 37 yards just like that. Wadner again drops back. Good protection by the Resorters. He tucks it, decides to run, and he's going to try and take it himself. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. And once again, Maya right down to the line, getting us that picture for the touchdown. And just like that, they erase the score that the Mighty Oaks had just put up.
Turn down my ears just a little bit.
Your ears just a little bit. Is that a little bit? That's not you. It'd be hard to turn that down if that's me. Is that better?
It's better.
Good job there this time. Feldman trying to get to the outside. Great defensive play there by Lincoln Lobbs. And turns them aside. We'll step aside here. It is now 30-8 here from Elkhart Lake. We'll be back after these messages here on Radio Plus.
Or terms. Tonight's Oakfield game is proudly sponsored by Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance. For over 90 years, the team of Coles Hankey Kemmel have been serving the personal, business, and automotive insurance needs of the Oakfield community. A history of excellence starts with commitment to the roots of success and community. Contact Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance at 920-583-3010. A proud sponsor of tonight's game and Oakfield Athletics.
Katie's.
Welcome back here. So Elkhart Lake just moves right down there. That's okay. Right at the student section, right on the end, Maya. There you go. You can actually show it. That's a good shot there. I don't know why it's a little bit blurry there, but kicked off on the ground. Oh, that was your camera. Okay. So I don't know why it was blurry. It must have been a little bit. I wonder if there's a fingerprint on the lens on yours.
Zoomed all the way in with this night sky, that's all it was.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Okay. Thank you. I can't even look at my switcher and read it correctly. First down and 10 from the 42 is a little bit of a squib kick here by Elkhart Lake. Well, if you are Mighty Oaks, the first thing you're doing is you're handing the ball one more time off to James Kautzer. Give it to him and see what he can do.
That has been the recipe for success thus far, right on cue.
Right up the middle, lowers the head, drives for 15 is James Kautzer.
That's number 5, Kautzer, with a long game.
Picks up 15 on the carry. Excuse me. 5:38 and counting here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Thanks for putting that in the chat to have me fix it. The problem is I have a hard time. Is Austin Harmson okay? I'm not sure where that, why I have what I have here, but the numbers must have been shifted a little bit because they have down here. I appreciate the correction, Bruce. I have number 13 is Austin Harmson. Number 10 is Christopher Mead. Number 27 is Tristan Pulse they have. And you're telling me that that's Blake Mockmuller, which is number 28. So I'm not sure where those shifts in the numbers came, but thanks for putting that in the chat. We'll fix that. Toss out here coming this way is Kautzer once again. That's going to be a hold, I'm guessing, on number 60. Called there by the head official. So I wonder if my roster is more accurate than what they have going on here. I printed off the one that's on WSN. Gonna back him up 10 yards from this. 42-yard line. And it's going to make it 2nd down and 20. I don't know where they have the 22 they're having it. I was wondering if it was a spot foul, but I don't think it is. So 2nd down and 22. So number 27, yeah, I have Mockmiller on this one. Number 12 is Austin Harmson, so thank you. I'll have to use my WSN roster. Throwing it down the field is Harmson, right on to Bo Bile with a nice catch for Bo Bile, getting almost all of that 22 yards back. Just about 2 yards short, so he catches that one.
Quite a play to make it 3rd and manageable for the Oaks.
And that is Harmson to Bile. So thank you very much again. I would have never noticed that if you didn't bring that to my attention. We're not perfect. 3rd down and 2. Kautzer up the middle. Picks up a big chunk of yards. Running there. Picks up about 7 to get the 1st down. James Kautzer.
Having himself a night so far.
He is. We'll try and get all of our stats are always unofficial, but did they take a timeout? I don't know why the clock's not running.
It is.
Oh, now they did. Okay, it wasn't before there. They set the ball, 1st down and 10. Maybe I should just look at my screen and see it. Jumps off sides. Good job there changing the count by Harmson. And they'll get an automatic 5. I don't know what the difference was here, Cam, in the 2nd quarter here, that late half of the 2nd quarter here for the Oaks, that they all of a sudden have been able to be successful and move the ball. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I mean, the line is blocking well. Kautzer's been able to find holes. Feldman this time goes after Kautzer. Follows him right through the hole. And picking up about 2 is going to be James Kautzer.
I think they've settled into a rhythm. Instead of trying to do too much, they're getting back to playing their game. A lot like, you know, some of the players might look a little different than the last game I was at for them, but what's worked for them all season, they're settling into that and they're going with it. Instead of trying to get away from that game and, you know, up by 30, you can only expect the end zone to get a little bit more accessible as well.
Good job there by Harmson to pull it down. This time Kautzer digging, trying to pick up. I don't know if he's going to get a yard. It does. It looks like he does pick up at least 1 yard. It's going to be 3rd down and a long 1, a short 2. And all of a sudden, just like that, I got a little chilly here.
A little chill in the air all of a sudden.
Ooh. Maybe I'll switch with Maya. I'll go run the portable for a little bit so I can warm up. 2:30 and counting here in the 2nd quarter. 3rd down. We're going to call it 1. Coming in motion is Kautzer. Snap again. Picked up there by Harmson. He's looking for some room. Finds a whole bunch. Great speed. Stays on his feet. And Harmson all the way down to about the 2-yard line. And a 1st down for the mighty Oaks. Good play there by Austin Harmson. Picked up about 10. Clock is still running here. 1st down, and they moved him back to about the 3-yard line. Give the Oaks a little bit of momentum going on to half. They should be getting the kickoff as well. Harmson looks, fakes the pass, throws it to Bo Bile standing in the end zone with the huge catch for a touchdown, a 3-yard pass completion to Bo Bile from Austin Harmson. And the touchdown And it's now 30-14 on the new Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Volleyball ladies having a little fun down here surfing. Can't really surf into the crowd when you're in a line. Trying to pick up the two-point conversion, does not get it this time. And it's going to be 30-14. We'll step aside. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here along with Cameron Hatcher here on Radio Plus.
Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin daily specials Tuesday through Sunday. Downtown Oakfield.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game.
But a better return here by number 9, Traden Rebedu, all the way out to the 35. I swear he was pushed all the way back to the 5 on that kick. He picks up 30 yards on the return. 1:23 left here on the clock. Let's see if Elkhart Lake has the answer. You would definitely, if you are an Oaks fan, you're hoping not. So I'm watching down here. I know that you're trying to make the call here as well. Wagner back through the hands of Guerrero this time for an incomplete pass. The Oaks stopped the Resorters on the very first possession, 3 and out. They went to a punt, and after that, the Resorters have scored on 4 of their 5 possessions. They were turned away one other time with a punt. .119 here on the clock. Right in front of us here, Wagner drops. Here comes the pressure. This time the Oaks are all over him for the sack. And they're going to take a timeout with 1:09. We'll take it with them. Huge pressure there put on by big 99 Alex Erber and Bo Bile in on the sack. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact...
Welcome back here. Sorry about that with the commercial. I'm not sure what happened. All the way downfield and getting it right on the hands is Guerrero. What a pass play from the 28 all the way down. And a timeout this time is going to be called by the Resorters.
To just reach out, bobbled it for a second, feet able to catch up with the hands.
What a play.
What a play. That will absolutely shorten the distance to the goal there.
Yeah, you gotta feel there for the Resorters. There had to be a timeout that was called. I think we'll step aside and we'll take it with them. Let me just double check here. See if for some reason I feel like I'm missing one of my ads. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake. 1st and 10 from the 20. Rolling out to the right is Feldman. He throws to the end zone. Guerrero again with a touchdown grab in the end zone with the pass from Feldman to Guerrero. 20 yards and a touchdown. What a play. Guerrero had a couple of great plays on that one. The one before was absolutely incredible, making that pass reception. Feldman keeps it. He's going to try and go right up the middle, fighting, and they're going to give him the 2, and it's now 38-14. We'll step aside. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Cameron Hatcher and Maya and Ruby on our portables. We'll be back.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Welcome back. Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake. The Resorters with the answer, 38-14. And again, we're trying to figure out what all happened here. So if somebody out there knows and can share what's happened with the Oaks, obviously if it's too derogatory, please do not do so. But a whole bunch of players that are normally your starters are sitting on the bench wearing clothes. And picked up there this time by number 27. That's Blake Mockmuller.
You hope it's not injury, as they're prepping for a run deep into the playoffs.
Yeah, but you have to get in, and why wouldn't you want the home field advantage?
Right. I can't imagine sitting your players to just try to rest them, and especially in a game like this, a big game. The implications that it carries.
Mockmuller got the ball up to the 37. I can't either.
I certainly hope it's not disciplinary.
Yeah, that'd be devastating here. 1st and 10 for the Mighty Oaks. Harmson, Bo Bile trying to do an up and out, had it. Harmson scrambles. Bile comes back to him, and then there's going to be a flag. Looks like that is probably going to be a face mask, I'm going to guess. I wonder, whoops, it's got all blurry there over there by Maya with all the people walking in front. Good job there trying to move. That's why we want you to try and be even with, or even you can be in that little area that's between the two white lines so you don't have that, but that's okay. We'll have to build our comfort level, but if you're, feel free to do so. You've got room there with the camera. It's a good shot there. So it looks like it's going to be a 10 yards. I didn't see that. I wasn't paying attention to the penalty there.
It was a face mask.
It was a face mask. Okay, it must have been a unintentional because that wasn't a 15-yard. First and 10 from the 46. Bo Bile, that's way over his head. Second and 10.
Not a bad idea there. First down, take a shot downfield, see what happens. Keep the defense honest. Hopefully, space it out a little for your run. But with Bo Bile out there, his size on the outside,
yeah,
you have to respect that target. Otherwise, it's an easy pitch and catch all day long for them.
Yeah, I'm trying to look back here and see what I'm trying to the plays here that's been taking place. Harmson gets the snap. It's going to say a false start on Oakfield. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do maybe I should put my vest back on, or my vest on, period. You know what? I don't know what I did with it. Did I leave that in the Jeep? I must have left that in the Jeep when I was getting the rest of my clothes on here.
Well, hopefully it's in the van, because if it's in the Jeep, that's a long ways.
Oh, for goodness sakes, yeah. I'll have to take a wander there. Maybe I'll have I'll have to swing through by my van there and see if I left my black vest in the back. My heated vest, that's why I brought it here, just in case. And trying to put time back up on the clock, 29 seconds. They normally have some type of coach communication up there, but again, I was down here, I was looking at Brent Morrell as number 56 went down with an injury. They're giving him some crutches, and with all the encouragement coming over, it probably look very good, and that's into the hands of number 17, Tyson Craig, and that's going to be dropped by the senior. Keeps it at 3rd down and 6. There you go, Maya. Good job. Right there on the portable, shooting down the line.
Weeble and the wobble, we don't fall down.
3rd down and 6. Harmson throws back. 2 counts there. Feldman had that one read all day long, watching for the trickery, and he almost picked off another one. That'll stop the clock with 20 seconds, yeah.
Quite the interception there, too, as he reached up with one hand and almost was able to snatch it right out of the air.
And again, with that dangerous of a pass over on that backside, there is nobody to stop him. If he picks that up in the stride, he's gone. And you cannot afford. I mean, you are down right now 24 points. And you cannot afford to go down anymore. Quick kick there by Harmson. Takes and checks back up and rolls back towards the Oaks. And it's going to go out of bounds. Looks like it'll be out at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 with 13 seconds left. So if you're Elkhart Lake, your offense has been able to throw that ball down the field. I'm taking a shot. Why not?
Definitely taking a shot, too, if I've got time.
Once again, a shout out to Elkhart Lake, the resorters here, and to Bart and Anthony and the entire Elkhart Lake resorters administration and athletic department, technology department, getting us set up here, doing a great job of taking care of us here. Beautiful facility.
One of the faster, smoother setups we've had.
I would say it was. Helping us out with the cords. Going down the field, just cut that off just a little bit was Feldman, and he catches that. Again, he got behind the defense. He's got some great speed that he's showing out there.
He catches that, he's gone again.
Yeah, 8 seconds still left here on the clock. Elkhart Lake, 2nd and 10.
Really able to get that separation. especially once he hits the second level.
The Mighty Oaks trailing here by 24 points here, coming in near the end of the half. There's the snap back to Wagner. A couple of hitches. Gets taken down and pulls the ball, and it's going to be picked up there by the Mighty Oaks, and they're going to get a touchdown right here at the end of the half.
Wow.
Oh, and a coach must have jumped right in Maya's way, because as I was trying to switch to the camera there, I couldn't pick it up.
What a way to end the half there.
Ah. What a play there by Bo Bile. And the student section celebrates like crazy.
We missed the crowd surfing in the line again.
38-20, good job here by the Oaks. Closing it to within 18. If they put in this 2-point conversion here, Cameron, they'll be within 2 scores.
Right,
they're going to get the ball right away at the beginning of the second half.
That's one thing I do love about this 8-man football, the speed of the game and, the high scoring.
Yes, I would agree.
Out of it.
Keeping it, trying to get to the outside and trying to put it in. Excuse me, they're going to say no. He was short with the knee down, and that is a huge call. That's going to end the first half. We're going to step aside here. I'm going to try and do some unofficial numbers here. 38-20, the Elkhart Lake Resorters with the lead over the Mighty Oaks of Oakfield. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Cameron Hatcher and Maya and Ruby on our portables. We'll be back.
Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. See Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game. Success on the court or the field starts with the right team, with the right coaching. Oakfield Elevator's line of wholesale feeds, fertilizers, agrochemicals, and supplies is supported by their line of experts and friendly sales staff. Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated, 280 North Main Street in Oakfield, a proud supporter of Oakfield Athletics.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to Facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com. Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake. Trying to still get some numbers here. They have started the halftime clock, but the band is still trying to get themselves organized to be able to come out here on the field here. And found my vest. I'm glad that it wasn't sitting in the van, so I'm glad I got my vest. And again, I saw over here, I just wanted to give a quick number 56, Brent Morrell, senior, went off on crutches, which is never a good thing. So I hope that he is going to be okay. I've been in that situation. I actually wasn't off in crutches. I was off on ambulance twice with a couple of knee injuries. So we're going to watch a little bit of the band here while I crunch some of these numbers here for both of these teams, and we'll talk about those while I am crunching them. So right off the bat here, the Elkhart Lake Resorters, they came out here and went 3 and out. They had a running play, picked up about 8 yards, as that was number 11, Brody Feldman. And then he had 2 pass plays, so he was 0 for 2 on the passes and had one carry for 8 yards. And they ended up punting. And then they gave the ball over to the Mighty Oaks, and unfortunately we're sitting up here on the backside, which is fine. We're on the visiting side here, so we're not going to have a good shot of the band here, and I don't think we'll be able to pick it up either with the wind is blowing a little bit across the field here, so I'm not going to be able to pick up their sound. But and then coming out right off the bat, James Kautzer had a huge rush. He had in that series, the very first series as the Oaks took over after the punt, moving the ball down the field. 5 different carries for James Kautzer for a total of, 16, 19, 39. Then he lost 4 yards. He picked up 35 yards on those 5 carries. And a couple of big runs there by number 12 also. The quarterback that we were informed is Austin Harmson, so we apologize that we were calling him Christopher Meade. So, again, thank you for putting that in the chat for us. And Harmson picked up 8. And he had 14 yards on 4 carries. And that was 1 for 3 on the pass attempts. And then ended up turning it over on downs as he needed to pick up 8 yards and only got 5. And the Mighty Oaks were turned away. And after that, Elkhart Lake comes back out once again. And you got a 10-yard carry by Brody Feldman. And then a pass play from Wagner to Guerrero for 3 yards and an incomplete pass. And once again, the Elkhart Lake is punting. And then after that, they just went on a tear, scoring multiple times after that. Oakfield came back out. They got the ball on the punt once again, and an incomplete pass, and it was 1 for 3 once again for Austin Harmson, and they had to turn it over on downs on the incomplete pass, and then after that, a 55-yard pass completion, Wagner to Feldman, and then Feldman and Wagner have just gone off along with Guerrero. And we'll come back and we'll give you some of those other stats and information. You're watching the band here for Elkhart Lake, and once again, Bart Larson I want to give a shout out to, as well as to Anthony here from Elkhart Lake. They've got a huge referendum coming up here, and I have to tell you, I love what I see out here as far as the dedication from the community, and they're a fantastic concessions facility. 6 minutes left here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare Scoreboard. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus. We'll be back.
If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake. Just trying to crunch some numbers here, and I could not because I was sidetracked here a little bit. And trying to find out Cam, your thoughts here. Cameron, I got to get used to that again. You got to yell at me. Just say it's Cameron. So, Cameron, your thoughts here so far on this first half?
I think Oakfield, Resorters came out firing on all cylinders after that first drive, kind of filling each other out. And then from that point on, we thought it was going to be all Resorters. Oakfield didn't panic. They're right back in this game, only down 18. And if I've learned anything about 8-man football is that's not much to worry about. Very fast-paced, high-powered offenses, both teams here. Both teams seem to settle in a little bit more, maybe getting through some of their nerves in the first half. Big game, a lot on the line here for both teams. Conference championship, is that right?
Right, both teams are undefeated here.
Both teams undefeated. That's big all the way around. When you have two undefeateds matching up against each other, somebody's got to lose. So, a lot of nerves, a lot of emotions before this game started, and I think that kind of played and settled out a little bit. Oakfield still trying to figure out why they have so many players in street clothes. I don't know if it's injuries or what the case is, if it's grade related or discipline related, what the case may be.
Yeah, there's so many of their starters that are not
But they really
suited.
utilize Bo Biles.
James Kautzer has had an outstanding game.
Those have been the two.
Right, and Austin Harmson, again, if I'm looking at this correctly, just a sophomore thrown in here, trying to get something to be able to work. And
he's doing a phenomenal job back there, especially as a sophomore. I mean, don't want to discount that any at all to go in and do what he's been able to do.
So it's showing 30 seconds left here on the clock. I don't think that they're going to add any additional time for warm-up time. They had a nice presentation of a plaque here at Elkhart Lake. Again, their fans have just been super and absolutely amazing facility here, taking care of business. Here are the Elkhart Lake Resorters up 38-20 here on the new Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. I guess they are going to give them an additional 3 minutes of warm-up time. I think we'll take advantage of that. We'll step aside and we'll come back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus with Cameron Hatcher, Maya, and Ruby on our portables. We'll be back.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brookborn and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brookborn meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brookborn at 920-251-0500 or email brookborn@rockriverrealty.org.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun. It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake as we're getting ready here for the start of the second half. The Elkhart Lake Resorters with a 38-20 lead over the Mighty Oaks of Oakfield. A lot on the line here. Both teams undefeated. You heard Cameron talking about that. Both looking for a conference championship here. The winner is going to get that. The winner is also going to be sitting in the driver's seat. You're looking at possibly the number 1 seed on their sectional side for their into the playoffs. Now, both teams are going to be in the playoffs. There should be no doubt about that. But where you're going to be seated and whether you're going to get a home game, you lose this one, and your chances, there's so many 6-0, 7-0, 8-0 teams that are sitting in 8-man right now. And you heard Coach Rickard talk about it, that there's some teams that are going to be 6-2 that are not going to make it into the playoffs. And that is just absolutely unheard of as something that's going to happen, I think, in football in general, but in 8-man especially. (38-20). Oaks are going to get the ball, which is going to be huge here. That's going to give them an opportunity here by getting a hold of, taking possession right away, an opportunity to possibly get themselves closed now by missing that 2-point conversion. They're going to have to score 3 times, so that means you also have to hold Elkhart Lake 3 times. Feldman with a squib kick. It's going to be picked up there by number 33 for Elkhart Lake, or sorry, for Oakfield. That's going to be Oscar Aureliano picking it up. Headset is right over here. Oakfield, first down and 10. Austin Harmson in the shotgun. Fake to Tyson Craig. Nope, gives it to him, and he's going to lose 3 right away on the very first play. Coming in motion with a jet. Tyson Craig gets stopped. Second down and 13, let's call it, for Oakfield. Harmson tries to go up the middle, gets 10, gets to the outside, goes out of bounds. We'll see how much he picks up before he goes out of bounds. Looks like he picks up about 10 on that carry.
Report to the concession stand area to claim your prize.
Third down and 4, they're going to call it. So instead of picking up 10, we're going to pick up 9 yards on that carry. Harmson fakes inside handoff once again. This time Tyson Craig finds some room, cuts it up inside, and picks up the first down for the Oaks.
Number 17, Tyson Craig. Oakfield first down.
Good job there by Tyson Craig. Picking up about 7. Oaks on the ground. Trying to go up the middle is James Kautzer. Kautzer maybe a yard. We'll have to see if that's what they'll give him credit for.
Number 44, Lakota Lizaway with the tackle.
No gain this time for Kautzer. Second down and 10. Got some great portable action here by Cam Hatcher's gone down there, and it looks like Maya's camera froze, so I'm not sure if she's on the far side. Harmson hit, throws, intercepted by Elkhart Lake. Grabbing the ball is number 15 on the interception. Maya, I'm not sure if are your antennas pointed towards me. That it's looks a little bit better now, but it was frozen, so we're good right now. Thank you. All right, let me get back to that main page. So intercepted here. Elkhart Lake going to be taken over at their 45. Brody Feldman rolls, throws off balance. Excuse me. Good defensive breakup play there by number 33, Oscar Aureliano. 2nd and 10. Elkhart Lake trying to get something going. 2nd and 10. Feldman tries to go to the outside. Bo Biles right there trying to turn him in. No deal to get to the outside to use his speed, and he's going to lose one on that play. Third down and loss of 3. Third and 13, ball on the 42, Elkhart Lake with possession. Wagner throws it past, hit number 44 in the hands. I wasn't able to swing the camera fast enough to follow that action. Incomplete pass. And they should be getting the ball back here on a punt. Austin Harmson going back, probably to receive the punt here. Punt is blocked, but it's picked up by Elkhart Lake. But that's where the Mighty Oaks are going to take over. They needed something like that to give themselves a spark. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep stats. I'm just going to have my hands full here just to keep track of the players out there for Oakfield. So we'll just do our best to make the call here. 8:23 left here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. 38-20 as the Mighty Oaks are trailing the Elkhart Lake Resorters. Trying to go straight ahead and picking up and does not get anything. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 for Austin Harmson. What do you mean it's not working? The sound is not? It's showing everything is coming across here. Yeah. What's that?
Between the 17 Tyson Craig down to the 30.
It's showing everything is fine here, so I don't know if it's, I'll pull it up on my phone to check, but it looks like everything is good here. Penalty flag here on the play. Let me see if I can. Just give me a second here while I check some things. I had somebody come back and say that it's not coming across on the feed, so I just want to double check here. And tries to throw it to the outside off of the hands of Tyson Craig.
That's incomplete.
And I see we've got somebody out there who's volunteering to come over here and run one of our cameras for us. We'd love to have that, so stop on over. Let me see again if I can go to YouTube and see if I can find out whether or not it's actually coming across here on Radio Plus. Second down and a long ways to go, and it looks like one of the resorters got hurt sliding. Let's see if he gets himself back up. He does. Let's see if I can find out what's happening here on. Bear with me while I'm trying to find out if somebody's out there listening. If you could put into the chat, let me know that it's coming across, because it definitely shows here that it is. Trying to throw it down the field deep. Harmson gets it to Bo Bile, but I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. See where they're going to mark it. One of the players for Elkhart Lake is hurt. It's 4th down and 1. We'll see if Cam can get that shot going down the line. Huge play right here for Elkhart Lake. On the defensive side here, as Oakfield needs to push this across to get that first down. Oh, they're going to come out and measure. First down for the Mighty Oaks. And they needed that just to keep themselves moving here in the right direction. Oakfield trailing here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard, 38-20. Fakes, goes to an inside handoff again to Tyson Craig. Tries to turn the corner. Gets runs up the sidelines. I couldn't quite see here. I thought he was going to be taken out of bounds, but Cam had the perfect shot over there. We'll stay on his shot for a little bit here while I still try and find out. I haven't anybody tell me whether or not that this is coming across on the stream or not. Sound is here. Yeah, I know you can hear it, but can you see it on your phone? Gotcha, thank you. Right at the middle, James Kautzer this time gets tripped up coming through the hole. But he's going to be able to get the first down. And inside the 10-yard line. Fake toss gets it over to James Kautzer. Kautzer on his feet, rambling and bambling all the way down right in front of Cam on the portable. Yeah, so Cam is telling us that we've got live feed out there. Nobody else is putting that into the comment. I had somebody come up here and talk to me in the broadcast booth saying that it wasn't going at home, so I'm just not sure if somebody can, again, not that I don't trust Cam. I know that he's got it. It does it get in there for the score? Does not. Just a little bit short. Maya's got the opposite angle shot over there from the Elkhart Lake side. We'll just stay with their shots because mine are from here, from just a little bit outside of midfield. Snap, Harmson, Kautzer, filled, but he's gonna get in there for the touchdown, and the Mighty Oaks are right back into this. 38-26. Going for the two-point conversion is the Mighty Oaks. Trying to bounce it to the outside. Still battling is Harmson. And he spins and twists his way and he scores. What a great job there by Austin Harmson to twist and turn and battle his way into the end zone. We're going to step aside here. 28-38, two scores are the difference here between the Oaks and the Elkhart Lake Resorters. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Tonight's Oakfield game is proudly sponsored by Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance. For over 90 years, the team of Coles Hankey Kemmel have been serving the personal, business, and automotive insurance needs of the Oakfield community. A history of excellence starts with commitment to the roots of success and community. Contact Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance at 920-583-3010. A proud sponsor of tonight's game and Oakfield Athletics.
Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake. Good job there on the student section with Cam trying to get the ladies there, so thank you. I didn't get switched quite fast enough. I'll pay it better attention. Here on the kickoff. Tries to drill it deep right into the hands of number 5, Owen Shoup, coming back this way. Nice tackle there by Oakfield. Still gets up to about the 40-yard line. Need for the Mighty Oaks defense to step forward here and see if they can make a play. Wagner back in the shotgun. Looks, pump fakes, trying to throw it down the field. Thrown short, but an adjustment there by Feldman to make the catch. They're going to say that it was a good, clean catch, and I'm going to have to agree with him. Now, the fans are saying that he pushed off, but I think he did a great job of making the adjustment. 2:58 here in the third quarter. 10-point differential. Good shot over there by Maya on the opposite side of the field. Throws a little screen or a little bubble out here basically. Little toss out into the flats, only picks up about a yard, maybe 2. Brennan Goebel from Wagner. Boy, that spot with that, I was going to say, okay, they moved it back a little bit here. A little bit of a breeze picked up here. Beautiful full moon, though. Clock is running here. Right now, that's turning into the enemy here for the Oaks as they come back in battle. We've talked about it. A lot of their starters are out for some reason. We don't know. Right across the middle of the field is Guerrero, and he's going to get the huge first down for Elkhart Lake. Guerrero may have been rolled up on there as he looks like he's hurt a little bit here. Let's hope that it's he's going to go to the sidelines with a little bit of an ankle tweak that got rolled over. So did a nice job there of getting off the field just to get that clock running for Elkhart Lake. That's a good heads-up, smart play. Good job there as Maya gets down the field here. Cam right there, right down the line. Wagner, that's tipped. Good job there on the defensive side. Incomplete pass. .122 on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Coming in motion, gives it to Feldman, trying to get his speed, trying to turn it. Can't with a great defensive play there by Kautzer. Loses track of him, but Bo Biles then steps in there and fills. And a good job there. Third down and 7. For Elkhart Lake at the 15-yard line with a 10-point lead. Both teams undefeated here in Southeast 8 conference play. Coming back, good pressure, makes it, push it, throw it away, and it's going to be 4th down. Fourth and 7 from the 15. That stops the clock. I think that's the bigger enemy here for the Mighty Oaks. Maya's got to play here from Elkhart's backside. Cam has got to play right down the line right here for the Oaks. We'll stay with that. Ball is bobbled. Feldman tries to get something going, stays on his feet, tries to reverse direction, has a blocker on the outside. He's going to turn it into a touchdown. Unbelievable play by Brody Feldman. stopped. The defense of Oakfield had everything that they needed to do to stop Feldman from trying to score, and he was able to escape, gets all the way to the outside, and is able to score. And that might be the dagger here right now. Cam trying to sneak around from behind there, getting into by the goal post. Jumps over here, trying to go on 2, but Elkhart's gonna jump. That'll back it up 5. The lead is 16. It's still only a 2-score game. And if the Mighty Oaks can hold right here, they still have themselves in a position, if they can get a defensive stop, move the ball quickly down the field as the end of the quarter is starting to tick away here. Great shot here by Cam out there. I'm going to stay with him while I'm trying to run the switcher. Coming this way, looking to throw back as Feldman throws it away. And that's just going to go fall, hit the grass. And it's going to be a failed 2-point conversion. But the Elkhart Lake Resorters did what they needed to do. We'll step aside. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin daily specials Tuesday through Sunday, downtown Oakfield.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game.
Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake. Ball is bobbled by James Kautzer, trying to get to the outside, and stepping up and making a huge tackle is number 5, Owen Shoup, to stop Kautzer from getting to the outside. So 5-on-5 with the stop. All right, keep coming all the way over to this side of the field. Sorry about that. I wasn't very clear. That's on me. 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. How are you doing heat-wise?
I'm good. Present and accounted for. I think I'm doing all right anyways.
Clock is running. Trying to get something going is Oakfield. They are not able to get anything there. It's going to be second down. Bo Bio wants it to be in a hurry. Get that offense out here. He knows that they have to score 3 times once again because they gave up, or sorry, they only have to score twice here. So he wants to see if they can get one in here before the end of the quarter. That's not happening. Dropping back. Harmson throws it down the field. Tried to get it in there to number 84, Colton Wyke. Incomplete pass. Yeah, it wasn't caught, but I don't even know how they thought that it was.
Confused as to why it took them so long to make a decision on that one. I was unable to catch up to it with the camera, but it was obvious incomplete.
Thank you for coming over here, Maya. It's a lot easier, and it's closer to the receiver here, so we won't have any of the glitchiness. And you've been doing a great job on the coverage, so thank you very much. 5.8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Good shot right down the line. Automatic 5, I'm thinking. Dead ball. No, false start on the Oaks.
Oh, wow.
I did not see it. James Kautzer says it was me. I was the one that moved. Big number 99, Alex Erber asks as well, and no argument from James Kautzer. Thank you to the 30 computers who are logged in and watching. I hope that you're enjoying our broadcast here. 2 undefeated teams here in the Southeast 8, and that's going to be dropped in and out of the hands of Oscar Ariano.
Bring up 4th down, one final snap here, the third quarter.
Yeah, and it's 4th and 15. 4th and 15.
4th and a mile.
And you just, do you gamble here? You only need 2 scores. Yeah, you got to punt. I'm glad they're dropping it back here. Lincoln Lobs, you have to from your own 21-yard line.
That kind of field position, like having the confidence in your offense, taking a shot at Mobile, but with this field position, I think punt's the right choice. And almost blocked there.
Yeah. That's going to go out of bounds. You know, it's not so much the coolness as the dampness. You know, and you can see it in the air, too. It's just a little bit of damp.
Breeze has died down a good bit.
Yeah, I wonder how much of this is, you know, a little bit coming off of the lake. Or, I mean, yeah, we're still a good ways from Lake Michigan here up at Elkhart Lake. We drove through some really beautiful country as we were coming through here.
Beautiful fall colors, got to see coming in.
End of the quarter, I should have taken a timeout. We'll step away. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brooke Bourne meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brooke Bourne at 920-251-0500 or email brookebourne@rockriverrealty.org.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Welcome back. That is a great shot that Maya's got down the line. Trying to get it out as Wagner. He could not get it out to Feldman, so he's got a little bit of, is there some moisture that he's getting on the ball, or is there just a little bit more antsy feet, knowing that, hey, if we get the first down here, that we could salt away the game?
I think a little bit of both there. There's definitely some moisture. Dew collecting on the grass out there, you know, down walking around. You can feel it on the shoes, so you can only imagine there's some of that on the ball. But, yeah, I think that was a little bit of seeing the sticks, getting a little antsy there.
44-28, 11:56 here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Boy, this is taking a long time in the huddle. I was wondering. There he goes with the hand starting to count in the back. See if they're going to get him with a delay of the game. And they don't. They get it off just in time. A quick slant grabs a hold of it down low. Good job there by Feldman. Picking up about 5 on the play.
Very poorly thrown ball, and Feldman's still able to make a play on it.
I have to tell you, I'm extremely impressed with Brody Feldman as a player. I don't recall, and that doesn't mean that he didn't play 2 years ago. I just don't recall seeing it, but Boy, is he one heck of a football player here for Elkhart Lake. Great speed, great tenacity. And another fantastic shot right down the line here by Maya. Wagner back in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks, tries to throw it downfield, is hit, intercepted. No, dropped. Incomplete pass. Oh, I thought that number 84 for Oakfield, Colton White, I thought he had that, and now I think, is he cramping?
He's down. Looks like just a cramp.
So, Cam, talk about this. Is this in the cooler weather? Is this more conducive for cramping, or is it the hot weather?
Typically less conducive in cooler weather, but you can get, just as fatigued or dehydrated in a game like this with the wind being up. That can help zap some of that extra moisture as well. And, here we're taking on to the fourth quarter. Late in the season, these kids' bodies have been beaten bang all season long, so no telling what all is attributing to that now. But looks like he's up and going to be okay. Get him stretched out, get some fluids here on the sideline.
4th down and 5. Huge play right here for the Mighty Oaks defense. They need to make the stop. Wagner looks, throws it out to Feldman in the flat. There's the defense is there. Coming back and changing direction. Trying to pin him. They've got him pinned in there. Bo Bile has a hold of him, and he is going to hang on, and they're going to stop the Elkhart Lake Resorters. And I don't see a flag. Is there a flag down?
I don't see one.
I don't see one either, and that's going to be turnover on downs, and it's going to be 1st down for the Mighty Oaks. Trailing. Great job there on the camera work. Only trailing by 2 touchdowns, but they got to have the 2-point conversions. Without the 2-point conversions, you're talking about 3 scores.
Yep.
$10:49 left here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard.
What a great job there by Bo Bile to wrap up and not let go.
Been extremely impressed with him as a player as well, just watching him out here playing a junior. He's got great height. We talked about that before. I mean, I would be looking to put that ball into his hands, throw it high, let him be the only one that can go get it. Mixing that around with a couple of run plays here from James Kautzer. Good right down the line with Maya. Huge play for James Kautzer right down here in front of us. Picking up 25 yards down to the 37-yard line. And a 1st down for the Mighty Oaks, down to the 38.
I feel like Kautzer was due for another big run.
Just talked about that, right? Mix those two up. If it were, I would be looking at
right on cue,
throwing some little quick pop passes. They haven't hit some really quick slants to Bo Bile coming across in the middle, but I can see why now as I'm looking at it. Feldman is standing right there. Counter coming back the other direction. Tyson Craig up the field, running hard. They saved him for the second half.
Absolutely saved him for the second half. I think they, Resorters might have fallen asleep a little on him. He's had some good, some quiet, nice runs here in the second half.
Big player. Gets 9 on that. 2nd down and 1 for the Mighty Oaks. 9:47 and counting here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Cameron Hatcher here on Radio Plus. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast. This is playoff football. Kautzer runs over the defensive back over there and picks up a huge gain. And another 1st down here for the Mighty Oaks of Oakfield.
Kautzer has absolutely been the workhorse for the Oaks tonight on the offensive side of the ball.
Great job there by Maya to steady that camera after getting down here. She's right there with the Mighty Oaks in their huddle. She should whisper right into the ear of the official and say, hey, can you move a little bit so we can get a better shot? Let's see what the Mighty Oaks have in store right now. Now, this is, again, first down. If it were me, I'm looking to hit Bo Bile. They're not looking for it. They're looking for Kautzer or Craig. Clock is ticking away. Keeping it this time is Harmson. He's going to follow James Kautzer, and he's going to pick up all the way down to the 5-yard, another first 5-yard line, down to the first down. And the Mighty Oaks are in scoring range right here.
First and goal from the 5. A fresh set of downs to knock it in.
Boy, the crowd over, I was going to say, now all of a sudden the band gets into it, but they were silenced a little bit. Harmson finds a little bit of room, not a ton. They're trying to strip it out of his hand. Was Feldman. Only picks up about a yard. Second down and 4. Here in the fourth quarter, 8:25 on the clock. Both teams have all 3 timeouts left. Maya again with a great camera shot here. We're going to stay right with it. We'll see what she gets for us. Picked it up, gives it to Kautzer. Kautzer cuts back off of one of the blocks, and he scores! Touchdown, Mighty Oaks!
Kautzer just strolled in, turned around and looked back towards his offensive line like, well, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, they did a fantastic job of blocking, washing everything down. He looks, and we got the crowd surf right down in front of us here. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, they gave it up. It's the volleyball players here. We had the shot. Maya's the good luck camera here for the Mighty Oaks. We're going to stay with her and see if they can get this 2-point conversion. It's critical that they do. Harmson has it. He's going to keep it. Trowell, what a fill! And he stopped number 9, Traden Rebedu. Came flying in there and hit the legs right out.
Big hit at the goal line to stand him up there, but I can't say that I saw his knees go down behind the line. It looked like when he rolled forward over the goal line.
That is possible. I wasn't really paying attention to that. We're going to step aside here. We're going to be back here from Elkhart Lake. This is Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to Facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Hi, this is Jackie with Alfie.
Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake. Kickoff picked up there this time by the man that made the big tackle, and he's got some room, and he's going to be taken down, but a flag. Are we looking at a horse collar or a face mask? Rebedu, after making a huge tackle. I think he gave the sign for a personal foul. So that must have been a face mask, I'm guessing. We're set up on the back side here, but they typically show that to the press box, so I did not recall seeing what it was. It's got to be a face mask because it's 15 yards tacked on from where it was at, and they're all the way out to the 49-yard line of the Mighty Oaks. That's a great shot right down the line. Tried to get it out to Feldman. He's battling. They're trying to strip the ball. They couldn't quite get to it. And he's going to pick up about 5, it looks like to me, on that reception.
Hard-fought 5 there to pick up a few yards after the catch as well for Feldman.
The enemy right now, that clock. Tick, 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 tick. 7:28.
If you're the Oaks, absolutely.
Wagner in the shotgun for the Resorters. Feldman here coming in motion. Give it to him. Let him try and get some speed with that jet sweep. Tries to get to the outside. What a fill over there. Oh, and they're going to throw the flag for tackling out of bounds. James Kautzer steps up, makes the tackle, but I think that's what they're going to call.
I believe it is what they're going to call.
I think you got to put it away.
That's a quick flag. He didn't carry it on excessively after the whistle. There was nothing dirty about it. He made a good solid play on the sideline. The whistle blew. He stopped split second after the whistle's over. But
these players are jazzed up. You got to know the situation here, I think, as a referee as well. You know that they're both undefeated. They're both playing for the conference championship.
Nothing dirty about that hit.
On
nothing
homecoming,
extra about that
you can't
hit.
tell. You can see it's all here. Man, I agree with you, Cam. He stepped in and filled exactly how he was supposed to. Wagner drops back, tries to hit Feldman on a little bit of a swing pass. I believe that was Feldman. It was. Could not get the ball to him underthrown. Stops the clock, 2nd down and 10. Oh, that 15-yard penalty is huge. 2 of them on this drive. 30 yards free.
Makes a big difference.
Big difference.
Moving the ball without taking any time off.
Second down and 10. The good thing on the incompletion that stopped the clocks if you're an Oaks fan. Flinch over here by the linesman.
Yep.
Back them up so they'll give back 5 of that 15 yards. It's still not over. Anything can happen. We've seen it here. We've seen a fumble, a couple of fumbles, a strip. We've had that interception by the defense. Now, granted, they have been for Elkhart Lake, their defense with the takeaways. Here comes the snap. Drop back. Looks to throw. Down the field. Feldman catches it and is going to walk into the end zone and a touchdown. And I think that's the dagger. I know it's only at 6:51, but I just don't know, Cam. How do you come back?
Neither team has seemed to score with that kind of speed tonight and not in those kind of numbers. It's doable.
Because it is 8-man football,
because
right?
It is 8-man football,
right.
but Oakfield's going to have to show us something that they haven't shown us yet tonight. And that's a definite sense of urgency.
Good job there. We're going to stay right with Maya's camera. On the 2-point conversion, Wagner looks, throws it to the outside, gets it over there to Brennan Goebel. Goebel does not make it. A good defensive stand over there again. That looks like that was Bo Biles on the outside. And we're going to step aside. Listening to Jeff Sauer here with Cameron Hatcher on Radio Plus, along with a great camera work by Maya. We'll be back.
And geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com. Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake, 50-34. This is what we love about 8-man football. It's scoring all the time. And I think it makes for an exciting game. And getting on top of the ball on that little squib kick is Oscar Alarano.
Ariano with the return. Falls for 35.
Thank you again to the 31 computers who've joined us here on air. I hope you've enjoyed this broadcast here. Brought to you by Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream, partnering with Radio Plus, giving us the opportunity to come and stay with covering Oakfield. I want to appreciate that over there to Nick Rush. Coming this way is James Kautzer, running hard. He's not cashing it in yet. Which, again, that does not surprise me. Shouldn't surprise anybody. Clock is still running, though. 6:35.
Oaks can't be wasting any time here.
Yeah, that right now that's
marching into the scoreboard.
Clock ticking away.
Would expect to see him.
Inside handoff.
Here we go to Kautzer again.
No, Ariano, I believe that is.
Ariano.
Oh, and he fumbles, and just as we were talking about it, they can say he's down. He is down.
Yeah.
Very,
right
very
call.
fortunate. Yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't either, but boy, that is another turnover for the Oaks almost. Big hard run right there.
Kautzer right up the middle. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Yeah, I got myself caught up here. I was just taking a look at some of the scores. Waupun beat Mauston 37-0. So for the first time since 2000, I want to say since 2007, it might be 2008.
Wow.
The Waupun Warrior football team. Changing conferences made a huge difference. Not having to play Plymouth, not having to play Kewaskum, not having to play Port Washington, and staying away from those types of teams, staying away from Kettle Moraine. Nice run here by Harmson. Gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. The Waupun Warriors qualifying for the playoffs. They'll just have to see where they're seated. I would guess that they're probably going to be an 8, maybe a 7, just depending upon on the conference. But was also trying to check in. I was going to check in over there with Caleb and Justin and see how things are going over in Mayville. As Lemira and Mayville were also battling. Oakfield here battling for a conference title, staying undefeated. Knocked down there. Good job by the hands getting up. It's number 24, Will Leclerc. Just zooming around here, checking some things out to see how things go. Looks like that Lemira game may be over with already. Well, it is 9:30 at night, so I'll see if I can see who what that score was over there.
No game.
See if I can pick that up on my phone here quick. Mayville was up 21-14, and I'm guessing that it looks like they were the ones who were able to win. Over Lemira, so that's going to make things interesting over there for seeding purposes. Does he reach out and grab it? I don't think so. Officials right there. I don't know how he can see on this side. He's making a comment over the fan is over here going nuts. He can't even see the play because his body was blocking
Tried
it.
to zoom in as quick as I could.
Yeah,
on it.
but I'm just talking about over here. He says, how can they even, they can't even, the students can't even see behind the
So
players.
We have the players and then the students making the call from behind the players.
Yeah, and the official was right there. He was no more than
Had
5
a
or 6
great
yards
angle on the play for sure.
So congratulations. That again, that's going to make it interesting now over there in the Flyway Conference. Lemire goes 6-1, Mayville 6-1, and St. Mary Springs, I'm sure they won, and they went 6-1, and they all beat each other. So how do you determine who's your conference champ over there? That means that we're going to have a great showcase coming up on Jeff's live stream. Trying to, well, man, looking for a pass interference call. Not there. And the ball's going to be turned over on downs. And it'll be first down now here for looks like we're going to have an unsportsmanlike conduct. I want to say that one of the assistant coaches over here is going to move it automatically 15 yards. On the unsportsmanlike conduct. As coach is complaining that it was blatantly obvious pass interference. I don't know. So I'm sitting here looking at. I don't know what the situation is. Maya's trying to stay out of the way of. Hey, I got you, Maya. You run that camera. You get in there, girl. Feldman keeps it, goes to the outside, turns on the jets and flies down the field. Touchdown, Brody Feldman, and that's gonna do it here from Elkhart Lake, 56-34. So where I was going with this, I understand Coach Rickard is just livid about the call, but something has to be, there's something up with these, because there's not a single player out here who's limping that I'm watching with all of these starters out here who are wearing their clothes. So you can be mad at them, but I would like to know what's happened here. And again, I know that somebody will not tell us what in the chat, and I don't know, maybe I'll talk to Coach Rickard afterwards, and maybe he'll share with us what happened. But if I'm mad, that's what I'm angry about. Your best players are not out there. They're wearing street clothes. Coming back here.
Can't tell me that doesn't make a difference.
Oh, it's a huge difference. Huge difference. You cannot be playing your second string against an undefeated team.
But that's absolutely nothing to take away from
the effort of these players.
Oh, my goodness.
No, not at all. I'm not saying that. I just am saying that you can't blame the officials on this, right. I guess is what I'm more like saying. No, these kiddos from Oakfield have laid everything out there, 100%.
And have not played like second stringers.
No, not at all. And many of them would be starters on other teams.
Absolutely.
We'll step aside here. We're going to get in one quick ad here, and we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
And we're back. Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake. 58-34, the Resorters are going to be the conference champions. Picked up there by Oakfield, number 27, running up, and he's going to get clocked. There's a flag. That's Blake Mockmuller. Let's see what the call is here. They won't show specifically, but they may call it a personal foul here. It's not. It's a hold on the Oakfield. Unbelievable. So you run hard and you have that happen. You've had 3 turnovers, right? You haven't been able to execute. And again, we were talking about this off cam. We're not taking anything away from what these players have done at all. Tonight, they have laid everything out on the line. They've given everything that they possibly could.
Between Feldman, Goebel, and Guerrero, I mean, and Wagner, that's all around good game. I don't care who you're putting them up against. That's one heck of a game.
They've played super solid, and Brody Feldman, defensively and offensively.
Both sides
Speed.
of the ball.
Wow. Tossing it here to the short side. James Kautzer trying to turn it up. Tight ropes. Gets up the field. Second down, and make it 5 for the Mighty Oaks. Again, one more time, I want to make sure that we give a chance, get a shout out over to Bart Larson over there for the administration, the athletic director here for Elkhart Lake. They got a referendum coming up, and there's another. See, this is just Austin Harmson, and
I think the Resorters got a hold of that one.
Yeah, unfortunate. And big turnover again. Excuse me.
Nail in the coffin.
I would think so. Down by 24, and you turn it over, and
student section over there is letting them hear it.
Well, the last time, if I remember correctly, when I was here 2 years ago, Oakfield, and I guess, and Coach Rickard talked about it, that these two teams have battled over and over, but the last time I was here, Oakfield really took it to them. Mm-hmm. And here's a little bit of revenge.
Absolutely.
And I'm assuming last year as well. I would have to go back and look. Feldman looking for an option play again. Turns up field. Gets drilled there. A great defensive play, but
now, and this is where, at this point of the game, as a coach, do you leave Feldman in there?
I'm not.
And risk him getting hurt?
I'm not.
I'm not either.
No need to. At 3:17, out of bounds. I mean, that game is under control. You've won. You've beat another undefeated team by over 20 points, right?
And if he's chasing some kind of record,
yeah,
he's still got the playoffs. He's going to get it anyways.
Is a record worth an injury and a potential state title, right?
Could be his decision. You never
yeah,
can tell.
it could be, but I still think that I just don't know that. You risk an injury that just wouldn't seem to be worth it. Clock is ticking here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. 2:50. I just don't, I mean, there's just not much to say except for well done by Elkhart Lake. They just came to play.
Start to finish, Oakfield woke up a little bit. They didn't panic. They continued to answer.
Twice the Oaks closed it within 10, but every single time Elkhart Lake had a response. Again, running out of bounds. So this is a mistake, though. So maybe, and this is one of the things you're trying to work on as a team, but why are you stopping the clock? I understand you're trying to, yeah, right. You're trying to get this corner, trying to get speed, trying to score a touchdown, but I just don't understand why.
Coaching opportunity to say, hey, fellas.
Right, exactly. That it may come back and help you. You're going to need something like that in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Jet sweep again, this time with Feldman at the quarterback. Handed it off to number 1, Evan Roth, sorry about that. .149 and counting. Just not much else to say about this contest. Again, this is really the first time we had a chance to really focus on, with you, I've had a chance to focus on an 8-man football game here, because the Valley Christian things, we were battling the internet issues and couldn't get things rolling and that type of stuff. Delay a game. So I guess another situation thing that you want to work on.
Another opportunity to stop the clock here.
.127 on the new Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Hey, I want to thank you again out there, all of our sponsors that were able to help us cover this game. We do know this. We do know that Oakfield will probably make the playoffs. I can't imagine a 7-1 team does not make there, an 8-1 team doesn't make the playoffs. I mean, it is possible. As Coach was talking about, there's 6-2 teams that will not, because this year's 8-man football program has been pretty loaded. And yeah, it's the difference is, though, are you going to be playing at home? Right. And if you're playing at home, is it one game at home? And then who's on, are you the 2, and on the other side is Elkhart Lake, and you're going to be looking for a game once again where you're going to battle and play against each other?
It's just hard for me to fathom an 8-man playoff where you do not have Oakfield in there.
I would agree with you.
At 8-1?
Yeah. Trying to bounce it to the outside again is Feldman. This time he stays in bounds. James Kautzer meets him. Or he did, he must have got the first down. Yeah, so that's going to stop the clock on the first down, but they should have one more play. I believe they have to run, because I'm pretty sure it's 25 seconds that you get in high school. So they'll have to run one more play with this ball set. Clock is ticking down here. Let's check in to see. I guess they're not going to have to run another one, because the back judges, and they do snap it anyways. They didn't have to, because you get 10 seconds when he starts with the hands. And that's going to do it. The Elkhart Lake Resorters are going to be the champs. And you can see the student section going nuts over across the way.
Maya with a great shot out there with the celebration.
Good job there with getting the Elkhart Lake celebration there. Student section. And I know that Oakfield is disappointed, but geez, we'll have to see how things turn out here with the seating meeting that's coming up. We're going to step aside here. We'll come back. We'll give us our last thoughts with Jeff Sauer here and Cam Hatcher here on Radio Plus.
For everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, and orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Welcome back here to Elkhart Lake. What did I do? Maybe I got to switch it like that. There we go. Elkhart Lake Resorters out there having a celebration. You can see over here to our right the Oakfield Oaks, who are, I'm sure they're disappointed that they were not able to close out with an undefeated season. Still, we've got to see if we can figure out what was up with some of the players in close. But those who were not gave everything they could as Oakfield Mighty Oaks to try and represent their school well. Unfortunately, they just were not able to close out the deal. So, Cam, I don't know what your final thoughts are here from this contest.
Another great night of high school football, 8-man football. Man, it is electrifying. And you saw it here again tonight. I can't wait for the playoffs.
I know. It's going to be some great football that we're going to see.
Like I said when we started, this is the stuff dreams are made of as a high school kid on a football field on Friday night. You're coming in undefeated. So is your opponent. It's senior night. It's homecoming. It's all the things. And you come in and put on a show. Hats off to Feldman all around, both sides of the ball tonight. Great game for the Resorters. Didn't go the way the Oaks had planned, hoped for it to go. I'm sure they could point the fingers at a lot of different things, but I know their coach is not going to make any excuses himself.
Nope. He's going to say that we lost the game. That's pure and simple. So we had the players that we played with, and we got beat. So, and that's the way that Coach Rickard rolls with his program as it is. Don't have any final stats, obviously, here, but we're going to find out. The seating stuff will be coming out tomorrow. They actually have a reveal show that they do on WSN that'll reveal what the brackets are going to look like. So we'll see where Oakfield comes out here in the 8-man brackets. Again, I want to thank all of our sponsors for sponsoring us and allowing us to bring out this broadcast. I also want to thank Nick Rush from Radio Plus for having Jeff's live stream come and live stream this event. I want to thank Maya, and I want to thank Ruby, and I want to thank Cameron for coming along with me and helping me put together a solid production. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast. Take care. God bless. We can't wait to see you at the football field or the volleyball court, because we got some great volleyball playoff action coming up on Thursday on Jeff's live stream. Take care.